Let's see how many people show up in the next 10 minutes. Why am I echoing? Why am I echoing? Because I'm not going through my headphones. That's why I'm echoing. Let's see how many people show up before I start the music. Hello, down in New Mexico and Zebra Kicks, and I'm still echoing. Why is it echoing? Quit. There we go. Let's try that. Quiet. Silence. 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 Let's try that. All right. All right. Hey, everybody. Good to see everyone on the pre-show. Let's see how many people. Let's see how many people show up, because whoever shows up between now and when the music starts, someone's going to win this guy right here. This PR69 Deep Cameo Nickel 1971 Deep Cameo Nickel slab from PCI, whoever PCI is. I guess a grading company. I don't know. Let's see how many people show up between now and music start. So let's see. We got Donald in New Mexico. Good to see you, Donald. It's who else is out here? I'm writing down names. I'm taking names, everybody. Down in New Mexico, welcome, my friend. Thank you for always coming by here. I appreciate it. Zebra Kicks, hello, welcome. I don't think I've seen you on here before, but I do know that you sub me up. So thank you very much for your support. Thank you, Zebra Kicks. Let's see, who else is out here? Sea Monkey Metals. Hello, Sea Monkey. Good to see you, my friend. Got a little surprise for y'all for the early birds here. Do a little bit of the pre-show appreciation for y'all. Hey, Dobbs, good to see you, Robin. Hello, hello. And still Ringer. Yes, I do like gizzards still, just so you know. I saw your comment. Don't knock them till you try them. It's hard to find gizzards anywhere north of here, but they seem to be a common staple around here. So at least south of Tennessee, or Tennessee South anyway. I haven't had gizzards for years. So when I saw them on the menu there at the restaurant there in Nashville, I had to get it. So they're at the Loveless Cafe. Really good flavor. The last time I had decent gizzards was at a gas station up near Indianapolis. Always used to go there every time going home. Haven't been able to find any gizzards since. Hello, Gilbert Rogers, my friend. Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. So yeah, it's I like my. I don't like I said, it's been probably 10 years since I've had gizzards, at least. Well, probably more than like 15 years since I've had gizzards. So, and they actually cooked them quite well that night or yesterday, or when was that? Day before yesterday. Rolling Stacks, Rolling and Stacks. Thank you, thank you for coming by, Roland. Thank you and welcome. You're going to be one of the lucky ones. Just saying. Just saying, you're going to be one of the lucky ones here in just a couple of minutes. We'll give about another 5 minutes for other people to show up before I start the music. Just digging through the chat here to see who else is out here. Audio okay? Video okay? Yeah, I'm using the notebook for the stream. I'm using my camera for the, or using my cell phone for the shiny here. So good to see everyone, and thanks for coming by. So, we're going to give them 4 more minutes, and then I'm going to start the music, and I'm closing it. So we got 7 in the pre-show. Thanks for coming by. This is okay, cool. Thank you, Donald. So this is a Stackers Gathering mobile. I am currently on vacation doing a road trip from Louisville, Kentucky metro area, more or less, my hometown, my area. And we left there late Monday, stayed a night over 2 nights over in Nashville, Tennessee. And then left there yesterday, Wednesday. Hey, Great Scott, good to see you. You're going to be one of the lucky ones, Great Scott. You'll find out here in just a second. Well, sort of not. You're not going to find out. You know what's going to happen. I got this guy right here that for someone lucky is going to win this nickel here. So we left Nashville yesterday. Yeah, yesterday, and got in late in Shreveport, Louisiana. Shreveport, Louisiana. Last night, northwest corner of the state. Last evening, we actually didn't get in until almost 1 a.m. this morning. So we're hanging out here tonight, and then we one more night, then we check out, head for Oklahoma tomorrow. Hello, Barbara. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Someone's going to win this nickel here for the early birds. Early birds, one of you early birds are going to win this nickel here. If the door closes here once I start the music up. So this nickel here is going to someone lucky to start the show off. Just in time, that's right, Donald. And the stream link is in the chat if you guys want to come up. And I see it still in the backstage. I'll bring up here in a second. And this is a 1969 or 1971 deep cameo PR69 nickel from a grading company I do not recognize. Maybe someone else out here does recognize them, but I don't recognize them. So this is going to be going out to someone here in just a minute, and we got 8 people in the pre-show. Thank you for coming by. And once this thing rolls over to 5 o'clock, because I'm actually Central Time, so 5 o'clock Eastern right now, the music starts, and you all are going to get a chance to win this nickel here in just a few seconds when I start the music, which is going to start here in 5 seconds, maybe. Come on, hurry up and load. This may not work. I don't know. This may not work with the stream here. All right, here we go. Let's see if this works. We'll find out here in just a second. Thanks for coming by, everybody. And thanks for coming by and hanging out here at Stackers Gathering. Here we go. Buffer, buffer. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, I think we're back. Guys, are we okay? Oh, that's horrible. Yeah, well, I want one too, Barbara. Oh man, this hotel here, this bad. I wasn't sure how it would work. All right, so that's bad. All right, let me myself here. Hang on. That one's all right. Okay, I'm back. I'm on my phone now. Here in the hotel, here in the Shreveport or Shreveport or whatever this town's called, Louisiana. Hello, still you there? Hello, Silringer. I see if I don't have audio. I don't have no audio. Where's my audio?
Can you hear me now?
I hear you, but it's not coming from my headset here. Hang on. Hang on a second here. Crank it up to 11. Crank it up to 11. Crank it up to 11. All right, say something now.
All right, can you hear me?
And it's not detecting my headphones. What the hell? Crank it up to 11. Crank it up to 11. Well, all right. I guess I won't use my headphones.
All right, can you hear
me?
me?
Yeehaw, technology. Yeah, it's nice. All right, so that sucked.
Yeah, probably wants you to
take
them out and load them back up. I can hear you.
I still can't hear you guys.
Oh,
let me
hear me.
Let me reload my laptop. Hang on a second here. Come back.
I can hear HVAC.
Okay. Yay. You got a black screen.
Yeah.
Donald wants to paint it red.
Let me come back into the notebook here. Give me a second. Turn that off.
Barbara says, turn on the lights. I think YouTube can hear us, I guess.
Okay.
Whoops. Sorry.
Right. Am I on the stream now?
We got an echo. If y'all can hear us, type a 1 in the chat.
All right, how about that? Echo.
Wow. This will be fun. We're having a party now. Okay, they can hear us anyway.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of the phone because echo's horrible. All right, so
Mateo, Barbara, Zebra, Donald.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for
Roland Dobbs. Great
Thanks
Scott.
for hanging on.
Sea Monkey.
The performance of the show this evening. Hello, Scott's Love YouTube, and Roland Stacks, Barbara, Sea Monkey Meadows. Hello. Let me try these headphones on the notebook here. Maybe I can do better. All right, say something. Say something.
Yeah. Oh, you sound much better now. There you are.
There you go. Much better.
Now if we can get the video.
That intro was horrible. Buffer. That's horrible.
Yeah. What are you on hotel internet?
Yes. Yeah, that sucked. So for future reference, it may not be all La Quinta hotels, but this one in particular in Shreveport, or whatever the name of this town is, Louisiana. Shreveport. Sucks. I'm just saying, at least for streaming. Hello, Amanda. Good to see you there. Oh man, my phone's actually hot because I was trying to do streaming from both devices at the same time. So, all right, good to see everyone.
One of your cameras is not on.
Yeah, that would be. I
This
turned off
one.
I turned off my video on the tablet here. If I turn the video on the tablet, you're going to see a big buff chest Hoosier stacker.
You
There
better
we
be
go.
careful. We may get a face reveal.
There we go. So I brought with me the bingo box. And in the bingo box,
Jeff, hello.
this 1971 cameo nickel graded PR 69 by this company named PCI. I have no idea who this company is.
Donald.
So that guy there is going to go to someone lucky who came on to the show before the music somewhat started. I'm bringing up my wheel of names. We're going to get started with a giveaway right now.
Oh, this is going to be so rigged because nobody can see nothing.
Yeah, we can't see anything.
Give me a second here. I'm still working, getting organized here. I forgot we're on Central Time here, so I had to hurry up and get done. Get back to the hotel. I forgot we were on Central Time.
Yeah, I was on the couch, just like, oh no!
Let's
just walked in the door.
Go. Let's go. I want my wheel of names. Wheel of names. All right.
Donald said you can't always get what you want.
Well,
but if you try sometime.
I'm going to try a better internet connection next time. That's for damn sure. All right. Let's go. All right. Wheel of names. There we go.
You got your lens cover on the camera. You got your electrical tape covering up your camera.
No, that'd be my thumb. All right, so there's the wheel of names, and Mrs. Hoosier just walked in the door.
Mrs. Hoosier, can you fix this thing?
She knows I'm beyond fixing. I'm a hopeless cause.
Hey Jeff, how are you today, sir?
Let's get back to wheel of names. Let's go big, full screen, so y'all can see the wheel. Hide myself one more time.
This is gonna be like a pod. This is gonna be like a podcast. I'll just come out of the closet.
All right, so all these people came on before the music, attempted to start. So one you lucky people is going to win this nickel, this 1971 deep cameo PR 69 graded nickel. So one lucky winner. We're going to spin the wheels as I find my mouse. There it is.
A 69?
Says 60. It says PR 69, whatever that means.
Wow.
So who's going to get that? I can't see the screen. Oh, Barbara Cabone. How lucky.
Barbara. Yay, Barbara. Everybody clap for Barbara.
Congrats, Barbara.
She's just too lucky on my shows.
Everybody put a clap in the chat for Barbara.
Just imagine you're looking at a PR 69 nickel. She just won.
It was some very dark toning, Donald says. Sounds like...
All right. So there we go. So yes, I brought the bingo box down to...
Gilbert says it's a proof.
A couple of giveaways. Yep. It is very shiny.
So, you don't need to send that one to me then?
This nickel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If it's shiny?
Was I supposed to send? No. It doesn't need your magic. It doesn't need your magic touch. Doesn't need your magic touch.
It's got a plastic housing HVAC.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You won't. Yeah, that's true. Still, he won't be able to get to it, will he?
So it's not dirty. If it's not dirty, that's fine. I'm good with not dirty. I love toning.
It ain't dirty, and it's not toned either.
Tone and tarnish, I like.
It's
Very nice,
slabbed
like nickel.
and it's slabbed and it's
Amanda.
graded. I don't know. Does anyone know who this PCI company is? I don't recognize them.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Amanda's
know.
scared
I
of the
don't know.
dark, Hoosier.
Amanda's scared of the dark. Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Let me out! Well, I see Jeff Crumper's in the backstage.
All
We'll bring
right.
him up. I didn't.
I hope he's
Who
not
else is
scared of
out
the dark.
here? Yep. Yeah. All of a sudden, trying to use the internet here at the hotel sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, last
Oh,
time I was
man,
at a
this is
hotel, they wanted to charge me
horrible.
like $10 for the high speed. The standard
This
was
is
free,
horrible.
but
I think I've been better off going through the phone's Wi-Fi at this point. Jeez Louise. I may end up having to do that yet. So how's it going, guys? I'm still trying to get things squared away here.
Donald says that PCI grades their coins fairly.
Are they a relatively newer or unknown company, Donald? Because I didn't recognize this. I didn't recognize the name of the company.
Well,
Do not recognize them.
Photo
Let's see.
Certified Institute.
PCI.
Yep,
Photo
never heard of
Certified
it, so.
Institute. All right. Well, so people that are familiar with this company, are they a reputable company?
Well, I Googling.
I mean, I just don't know. I'm not a collector. I'm a stacker.
The Coin Auction Help says PCI Photo Certified Institute third party coin grading service. According to David, the company will maintain the use of their PCI. Coin Talks. PCI used to grade conservatively. Well, there's a bunch of talk on the internet about them, so they're not. What is this pop-up thing? My wife has downloaded some new search engine. It's driving me nuts. I don't know who she put up. Brave? Anybody heard of Brave search engine?
I don't recognize it.
I think it's supposed to be one of those. They don't track anything and they don't
Yeah.
monitor anything. And
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
Yeah. Echo quit. All right. Yep. So yeah, did I mute everybody just now?
No,
No. Okay.
don't think so.
Okay. I think it was just me. All right. Anyway,
So they're saying that
congratulations. Say what still?
I was just reading the chat. They were saying it was a grading company from the 90s, kind of like Annex or so.
All right. Don't even see that video. What the hell? It's weird. All right.
Yep, Sea Monkey's heard of the Brave browser, no tracking. I know I've heard of that one before too. It's been a little bit, but I heard of that when I was looking into that kind of stuff because all these companies like Yahoo and Google, you can keep track of everything you ever look at,
Oh, yeah.
And looking at that Brave, and then Proton Mail came up at the same time.
All right, so Barbara Carbone, you got this 1971 engraved nickel. I got your mailing address. I'll send it back. I'll send it out when I get back home.
Okay, volume's off. I saw something very disturbing today this morning. when I was doing my Facebook junkie. And
All right.
where's that picture? A buddy of mine posted a picture. Sensitive content. This photo may show violent or graphic content. So I click see this photo. And it's got some people walking along a sidewalk, and there's a daisy that has popped up between the bricks and is growing kind of tall. That's all the picture is. It says, stand up for what you believe in, even if it means standing alone. So here's a little flower popping up through the bricks, and it was tagged sensitive content. Violent or graphic content.
So like clickbait? Is that what it was? Clickbait?
No,
Sounds
Facebook tagged it violent or graphic content.
like clickbait. All right.
It was like, wow.
Wrong ideology.
Crazy.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like the bot was working very well that
No,
day.
there was a couple of them this morning that was like that. It was like, man, what in the world is going on over there?
Well, they just did decide to shut down Facebook for a half a day, and everyone freaked out. All sorts of memes out there. Mrs. Hoosiers found about Facebook taken down. It was all planned and everything, and
Yeah, they didn't pay their internet bill.
yeah, they didn't pay the internet bill. Do what?
I think it was an update.
Yeah, Mrs. Hoosier says she thinks it was an update, but I mean there are different. I haven't been on Facebook for several months, if not over almost a year now. But it looked like some things have changed on
Fonts and icons.
icons. The layout of the Facebook pages, I guess, have changed somewhat. So
Well, that was the first thing I noticed was two pictures that should not have been blanked out and called graphic and violent, and it's like, my goodness gracious.
It's just the internet giants having fun.
Yep.
They're just trying to chase everybody off. It's got common sense, so they'll have their own little community. Just my thoughts.
Pretty much.
no conspiracy there at all, is there?
Yeah.
No.
No. Hey, everybody who won the other night, I will be heading to the post office this weekend. So never fear. And that would be, I ain't got my glasses.
So Monkey has in here everyone who uses Facebook have their credit cards, addresses. They got spoofed. Sounds like, or spammed, or they got encroached. So everyone out here that uses Facebook, I guess you better double check your stuff or change it, change your passwords, all that good jazz. What they normally say whenever something like this happens. So, but I heard that they were down for 6 hours because of this.
Yep, something like that. Let's see, I've got one I got to ship to Hoosier Stacker for the box from John Pierce.
Wow. So Facebook lost over $7 billion that day in the market.
Well,
Crazy.
wouldn't that be nice to be able to lose $7 million and not worry about it?
Is this video censored? It is not, Donna. I'm not monetized. I'm not. It's not censored. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Instagram was also taken down too, right?
Yeah,
so-
they own each other.
Facebook went down to.
They're in
it went down.
cahoots.
Well, I guess Facebook owns Instagram.
Mm-hmm. That's what I
So-
heard.
Funny how they both fell when the Congress is investigating.
Yeah, Mrs. Hoosier's back here doing conspiracy theory. It's Congress had something to do with it.
Now they're showing Congress what they can do.
Oh, Facebook is showing Congress what they can do. Facebook has to
As we go.
click and bye-bye.
Google and Yahoo's gonna do it next.
That's her conspiracy. That's her Yahoo's next, and then Google.
The tech giants are just catching on. Oh wait,
So
Uh-oh.
yeah.
we turned it off for a little bit. Congress leaves us alone.
She's got her conspiracy all wrapped up in a nice, neat bow tie.
I know a lot of them run off of Amazon servers, so then
Facebook since what happened.
something like that happens to Amazon, people would really be freaking out as much
Yeah.
as they rely on Amazon now. Servers.
What was that?
Biden probably did it. He probably thought it was the red nuclear button. It was the Facebook button.
Sounds like your furnace just came on, Hoosier. Sounds like your furnace just came on.
But that would be the AC behind me.
Okay. What's the monkey say? Google just signed a deal with the Department of Justice. They're going to be handing over everybody's search records.
Mrs. Hoosier's talking about Biden thought it was the wrong button, pressed the wrong button, shut down Facebook.
Step up to the mic, Mrs. Hoosier. Come on. I like conspiracy theory stuff.
Oh, great.
At least if it comes true, at least I can say, I heard that. I heard that one time.
It's
Yeah,
a big
Amazon does
conspiracy.
store a lot of stuff. Amazon, I guess, has a big share on
As I say, it works.
servers.
Technology is our friend.
A lot of places run through their servers, and I know
Let
they
me
shut
get rid of that
people down before.
background noise again.
At least if it comes true, at least I can say, I heard that. There's a lot of echo going on somewhere
Yeah.
that I can hear. Don't know if the chat can hear it. I know they can't see it. Everybody's blind to that. Oh. 10 seconds of silence. Awkward.
Tail switch from cashews to almonds. Huh. Hey, there's Yankee Stack, and welcome, Yankee. Good to see
Hey,
you.
Yankee. This is a midnight gathering. Everybody's been instructed to turn off their lights and hunker down as if SHTF has hit. So everybody get your 8-hour candles out. It's going to be getting dark here shortly.
Find
Go
your
ahead.
clean water source.
Yep. Go ahead and boil up some water for some ramen
I gave her my
noodles.
phone so she can talk to you guys. Because she's got a conspiracy going on here.
Guest speaker, Miss Hoosier.
Hello, hello. Well,
And,
she don't want
and
to talk.
yes, Yankees. He's on the road currently doing this remotely.
Yeah, he is definitely in an undisclosed location right now. Nobody knows.
They didn't pay the light bill.
This is
Oh, look, this goes perfectly with the title. A Stacker's Gathering Live, your silver and gold hideout. So we're hiding out. That's good. Oh, yeah. Yep. Hoosier's in a tunnel right now, going down the road. He's got us all hiding out together.
At least I have my flashlight.
Well, didn't they say it's supposed to be a dark winter? This is just a prelude to it.
Maybe. Heard it's supposed to be a long, cold winter, but who knows?
Is that what the weatherman said?
That's what I keep seeing. They keep reporting it's going to start early and last longer. I don't know. I try not to pay too much attention to it.
Well,
Whatever now.
that goes along with global warming. Right next door to it.
Am I back?
Y'all ain't a fur piece from Texarkana. Where y'all at? Give us an update. What part of the country y'all in today?
I'm in northwestern Louisiana, and I am lagging horribly. Dang.
Louisiana. I thought
This
y'all was
hurts.
heading out of Louisiana.
We are tomorrow.
Okay.
We're heading out tomorrow morning and heading towards Oklahoma.
I saw your purchase of your hoodie at the store. Glad y'all found
This
one.
phone is not.
Use my phone.
It's not the phone. It's the damn internet connection here. It's not very good.
Your hotspot.
Well, I thought it was, but it's not working either.
Use my hotspot.
Global warming and cooling is caused by sun cycles and the rotation of the Earth and the wobble of the Earth.
Let me come back, guys. We're back.
All right, give it a shot. See what happens.
What are we in now? We any kind of La Nina or La Nino? Any of that stuff going on right now?
I don't know. Don't know. Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Yeah. Are people just too busy working to even pay attention anymore? Is the way it seems.
Yeah.
Never know what it's going to do, anyways. I guess sometimes.
You ever watch Mike Morales? He does a YouTube a couple nights a week. He's a weather guy.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't sound familiar.
He's very interesting. He does usually about an hour and a half show. Does a lot of current events around the world related to weather and stuff. And he's into the bunker fuel and the chemtrails from the airplanes. Neat, very neat. He's got a very convincing, interesting show.
All right, I think I'm back.
You sound good.
Hear you.
Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll see. We'll make it last as long as we can. Oh man, so yeah, internet sucks down here at this hotel.
Well, Gilbert figured it out. We're having an eclipse right now.
Is that what it is?
I think it is.
Okay.
He put a question mark. I'll second that motion. Did I get a third?
I think everybody should just say theirs is fine. Just his computer can't see.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised by that. But
Everybody's singing the same thing.
it's all true. So, all right. So we're having an eclipse. So and then Facebook shut down earlier this week. I mean, world's coming to an end, according to some people out there. Facebook loses what What do they say? $7 billion. Something
Billion
like that.
with a B. Yep.
Man. Yeah. Can you imagine Amazon shutting down like that?
Be a big problem.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would. It was just, man. That's what happens when we depend too much on the internet, and our enemies know this.
Mm-hmm.
We have way too much dependence of this media stream or this media platform.
Yeah. Sea Monkey says chemtrails, HARP, 5G, vaccines, everything. Sea Monkey, do you watch Mike Morales? See Above Ground Weather Network or something like that. That's the name of his show.
Well,
He's a hardcore rocker.
They know what to do. I think I don't know if everybody out there has heard about it, but they hit one of the major cold storage warehouses and actually shut them down for several days because they took out their computer system.
Wow. Who is
So,
they?
Just some hacker. I don't know who did it, but some hacker somewhere, like ransom, whatever. And you're talking building, close to 1 million square feet, holding food that is supposed to be shipped out to grocery stores so people can purchase it. And it was shut down for, I can't remember, it was about a week, I think. So
Wow.
they can do that stuff
like today, or
no, I think it was this year though, sometime this year. And of course, so when they do that, they can't ship out anything, right? Because that's all computer dependent. So everything is based on a computer. They put in orders and where it goes and all that. So when they lock it up, there's nothing they can do. That stuff just sits there and waits, and then they do that enough, they could really cause a problem.
Yep, I think my somebody I know, they got hacked, and it was a small company, and they definitely had no time to bring somebody in to fix it. And there was a ransomware, and they had to. It was some kids. I mean, they wanted like $10,000. I mean, they weren't after big money. They were just after the small guy. What is that? You got the TV on? Who's watching TV?
that might be Gilbert Rogers there. Yeah, I'm going outside. How's that better?
Yep.
Yep, that's better. How's it going, Gilbert?
Pretty good. Yeah, the sun is having cosmic mass ejections, and then we're getting some cosmic wind too.
Well, they say
It's from sunspots.
it does affect it. So
Oh yeah,
I gave up on using the tablet because the tablet sucks. I'm on my
There's a
phone now.
website you can go to, and they measure it, and
Oh man, this is just. So yeah, this may be a very short stack.
Just pretend it's a podcast.
Just pretend it's a podcast.
That's right.
Well, I gave up on using the tablet in the hotel's internet, so I'm back on my phone using the cellular network. So hopefully it's better. So, how's it going, Gilbert?
Gilbert, can you hear us?
it's very good. Everything's good here in the Black Hills. We're going to have winter, though, because the Canadian geese are honking, flying south here.
We got a bunch of geese down here in Atlanta, Georgia. I mean, everywhere I turn, there's just, is it a gaggle? Is that right? A gaggle of geese?
Yeah, I think so.
A gaggle.
I mean, they're just in the fields eating grass everywhere.
Yeah, those things are so nasty, pooping
Hey,
everywhere.
speaking of northern Georgia, are you seeing any effects of all that flooding going on down there, HVAC?
Haven't seen any evidence of flooding. My backyard flooded for about an hour, but I got a fenced-in backyard with leaves up against the fence, so it can't flow through. But I hadn't seen anything terrible. I've had some nice rain, heavy in spots, but
It must be further north and west of you then, because they had on the news just on the Weather Channel just earlier, half an hour ago. So
yeah, a buddy of mine lives
I
up that
believe
way.
it because I was actually in that yesterday or day before yesterday. I was actually in that rain forever. It seemed like Tuesday.
Yeah, there was a big band that kind of hung out from Alabama all the way up to North Georgia, South Carolina. Went very slow. But yeah, a buddy of mine lives up in North Georgia. And he texted me, it's like, are y'all getting rain? He's like, yeah. He said, it is coming down like crazy up there. So maybe be a good time to go rafting. Actually be a good time getting them streams. Go do some gold panning. We'll get Gilbert down here to show us how to do it.
There you
Come to
go.
Georgia, Gilbert.
Say again?
You want to come to Georgia and we'll do some gold panning?
Oh my gosh. That would be wild, but I
come
can't
on.
fly anymore. I used to fly to Cleveland, but my arms get tired.
Well, hitch a ride with Hoosier. He can swing up that way.
I'll be about 4 hours away from you, Gilbert, and I'll dump you at the curb there in Louisville, and then you can hitch a ride down to Georgia.
Yeah.
Just stop and see my cousin in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, I got a place I can go to on a private place it's called Duke's Creek, which is where the gold rush for Georgia actually started, as some of the purest gold in the U.S. And it is in
Yeah,
there.
that's near 24 karat gold. Yep,
Yeah.
24 karat gold there.
Yep, but he's got quite a few nuggets. He's got one about the size of your pinky. But they worked for months and months and months. They got in there with their backhoes and dug all the way down to bedrock and waited for the big rains to come. And they found quite a bit.
That was the first U.S. gold rush.
It was the first. Wow. How about that? Yeah, his buddy owns a mountain. Goes back generations, and they've got 3 or 4 gold mines that they've been digging through over generations. And they took me back up in there one time. It was unbelievable. They just followed this vein forever and ever, and it probably goes back 100 yards. You can stand up all the way through.
Oh, that's bad.
It was a major. B.R. Williams, what's the brand of gas furnace? There's a bunch of them. Train, Lennox, Carrier, Bryant. Well, Bryant is Carrier. Goodman.
Or if he's asking about the one you mainly work on.
We are a train dealer, and we started putting in Daikin. Daikin's come out with some really cool communicating stuff that they're connecting to. Looks like a mini split, fully variable speed. It's very, very cool stuff. Very, very nice.
So it looks like we lost Gilbert there. Come on back, Gilbert, when you get a chance. I don't see him.
My state of Colorado was found by Georgia.
Hang on, he's back. There he is. He's back.
Hey, Rocky Mountain, I was about to ask where you're at. Dumb question. I guess you're up in the Rocky Mountains, aren't you?
Colorado.
That's in the name.
No, Barbara?
Oh, man.
Come on, Barbara. Come on. That's the spice of life.
Lights are out.
I
know it's not my phone. It's just here. It's very bad. I apologize.
Wait, I know something. I'm going to Nebraska this weekend.
Going to Nebraska. Okay. We're going to Nebraska too. We're going to be on the east side of the state though.
Hey, how come I can't see you or Steel Ringer?
I don't know. I see you guys.
I still got black screen.
I see you guys.
Yeah, see, I'm still black
I
screen.
see a chat. Yeah. Not sure. Again.
So I can see the chat, live chat in Melon, which I usually can't see that. Usually only thing I can see is the private between us, but it's flipped. I can see the live stream chat. And
you can always change that to stream private.
Oh,
well, it's definitely
Can I say hi on the text messages?
Hello.
Yes,
How are
you can
you?
say hi.
Text messages.
Who is that?
Furnace from
No, I
1943
don't know.
BR. Wow.
How did you do that?
Time
I
to
don't know.
upgrade. Without a doubt. That furnace is probably 50% efficient. Half your money's going up the
Hello.
chimney. Hi. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
In my ears, so you can't hear it.
Wait,
Tell her hi, Gilbert. We're waving. Hello.
Waving in the dark.
He said, "How are you?" Go ahead, talk.
I'm good.
Well, you sound good. What'd you do
Oh, he's
today?
gone. He's gone. We lost him again.
Oh,
That one there is not my fault.
They having bad internet auctions too.
well, he probably runs off a satellite up there, I would imagine, doesn't he?
I bet he does. Western South Dakota. I don't know what's up that way. Yeah, I may not get much of an internet signal after today, which isn't saying much right now. Oh man, I think I had better luck going to McDonald's.
Where are you heading next now?
Let's see. We check out tomorrow morning, and then we're heading towards Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
We got to swing by Oklahoma to pick up a hoodie there. Again, we're staying along the eastern side of the Great Plains states, so the Tulsa area. We might bounce over to Joplin, Missouri, but we don't need a Missouri hoodie. We already picked one of those up years ago. But we might bounce over there to Missouri, just to go through Missouri. I don't know, and then we'll head north into Nebraska, and then North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas. So, yep, we're going to be checking in sometime in Oklahoma tomorrow night sometime.
See, there's some big Indian reserves out there on the east side of Oklahoma. Like Choctaw
On the east side?
Nation.
Okay.
Yeah, like Choctaw Nation's they got it out a big section of the southeastern, and you got Seminole Nation, Chickasaw Nation, and then up north is Muskogee Creek Nation and Cherokee. Yeah, there's quite a bit listed on there. Might be some cool areas to drive through in there.
Yeah, well, it's like Rocky Mountain Prospecting just said, at least in the mountainous areas, there is. It's just the isolation, being able to get away from everything, and I'm sure those reservations are very much the same way, just like the mountains, and you can see all sorts of environment, all sorts of nature, and stars at night times. That's what I miss. I miss my stars. When I moved down north towards Louisville, I lost my stars, and I used to have them. So, looking forward to seeing those again.
Yeah, so I keep telling my wife I got to get back and see stars. I moved out here, Loganville, Georgia, 20-some-odd years ago, and there were hardly any street lights. And now I got a Home Depot kind of almost in my backyard, and a Walmart almost in my backyard. And my dad had a place down in the country, and it was just awesome. And then they built a school a quarter-mile away, and they leave the lights on all night long.
Oh man!
So it just killed everything. Got this giant haze over the treetops. In Toronto, Mateo can see Venus and Jupiter and all that cool stuff.
Hey, Rocky Mountain Prospecting, are you able to see the Milky Way from your location? And the reason why I'm asking that is when we went down to Big Island, Hawaii, a couple years back, we went up to, not near the top of Mauna Kea, but about the 7,000 foot level. And crystal clear night. It was a new moon, so nice pitch dark, and it's just the whole sky just lit up with stars at that altitude, at that location. You could actually clearly see the Milky Way.
Donald
up
said
there. So
he's
that's very cool.
Donald's almost 10,000 feet.
20 miles in 2005.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm 900 feet. Most definitely.
20 miles from 10,005. That's like, isn't that like sea level? I have no idea. I'm delirious today.
20 miles up the mountain.
Gotcha. But yeah, that was quite a sight to see that. I went up there and crystal clear night. Not like Rocky said, there was no light pollution. Which Big Island, they intentionally have their lighting that way so it cuts down on the pollution because they have all those telescopes up there on top of the mountain. Telescopes up there, so they intentionally keep the light on Big Island. You don't see anything bright on that island. It's all very quite dim. So, and that's by fully intended to allow the telescopes to do their thing. But yeah, it was just I can still see it's just just crystal clear. You see all the stars. You just don't see the star.
I don't know if I've seen like the Milky Way, but I know I've seen the Big Dipper.
I lost everything.
Oh,
Jeez.
there you go.
I didn't do
He's back.
anything. I didn't do anything that time. It just died. Jeez.
I thought I did it. I'm clicking buttons over here. I found the green screen.
No,
I
I
clicked
just-
green screen and boop,
I was
everything went away.
talking about Hawaii. And next thing I saw us talking about Hawaii. Next time I see Barbara say, "Oh, they're gone," I'm like, "Uh oh, did I lose it again?" Apparently, I did. Man,
Fun times.
so yeah, Mateo, I actually could. I don't know if you heard me or not, but I could actually see the Milky Way on Hawaii, Mateo. They actually, you couldn't see it until it was pretty much pitch black, right? Which was great that evening because it was a new moon. But once we got to a certain point in the evening, I mean, everything just blew up with the stars, and you could see the Milky Way and quite clearly. Well, when I say you could see the Milky Way, you could see the center of the Milky Way, right? So, I mean, because we are in the Milky Way, but you could see the center of the Milky Way from Hawaii, which is pretty far south if you think about it. I mean, it's south of the Tropic of Cancer, right? So we could see it. It was quite prominent in the sky that night. Pretty cool.
Yeah, never been able to see that myself yet.
No, me either.
Like I said, I have been able to see the Big Dipper, and the Little Dipper. I thought that was pretty cool. It's been some time ago. Pretty neat.
Now, what I really liked when I did live north in the wintertime, the Orion was very prominent in the sky when I could see all the stars. In the wintertime, very prominent. It was always nice because it was always nice to come home and get out of the car and walk towards the house and look up, and Orion's right above the house. I mean, just perfectly crystal clear. You clearly see the belt and all the associated stars. So
Oh, see,
Yeah, I always
says
knew. I always
horizon.
knew it was.
Orion is rising in the east, I guess, right now. Is that right now, Sea Monkey?
Yeah, I've been noticing here last few weeks. I've been noticing coming up. And in wintertime, it's basically directly. Well, for me at that time, it had been due south. I was living on the northwest road, and it was due south of my house. So look straight up about 40 degrees, and boom, there it was. Couldn't miss it. Every winter.
Sea Monkey takes photos of motion. Oop, he retracted. Motion and something in the dipper. Huh. Orion in the dipper. Never got to see him that good. Pretty neat to see some of that stuff though sometimes.
His phone has an astrophotography mode. What kind of phone you got, Sea Monkey? Hey, Dreadpool.
Hello, Dreadpool. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming by. What is is it like better than night vision, Sea Monkey? Is that what what that's about?
Huh.
Hello, Hagar. Good to see you, my friend.
Heard of apps that can like show the trajectory of stars and stuff like that. Planets.
Yep. Yeah, we found one last time we were in Hawaii. We found one. Well, Mrs. Sucher found it.
Google. Well, come back.
He's got a Pixel 3a XL.
Is that a phone? A Google phone?
Yeah, Google Pixel.
Huh.
It takes 1 minute long exposures. That's crazy. So it could really light up. It could really light up anything in the dark easily with a 1 minute exposure time. Of course, don't move your phone. Don't switch or anything. Put that sucker on a stand and take your photo and just don't touch it for a whole 60 seconds. Otherwise, it'll be all blurry and stuff, right?
Yeah, I got a little tripod that's got a Bluetooth remote that connects to my phone. So you can set it all up and just hit the button and it starts. But I have no stars here, so good for doing videos. Yep, got to be on a stand. Long exposures.
Long exposure. Yeah, we don't like being exposed for very long. But when you do have to be exposed, you do not want to be moving anything. You want to keep perfectly still. So yes, a stand or a tripod or something like that to get so the light doesn't move. For that. I mean, again, can you imagine lighting up the sky with that much exposure time? I mean, it would be like those photos you see on like your science magazines, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that fellow I was talking about, he lives somewhere up in the hills in Central on top of a mountain. He's got his own little observatory. And he takes pictures. He shows some crazy stuff. He could probably use a better camera, but on a super clear night when no smoke's coming along from California, and he can get some really nice stuff with a lot of cool colors, and can get deep into space.
Now that's something, Donald, in Mexico, I would love to see also is the Aurora Borealis.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember one year, many years ago, the light actually made it all the way down to central Indiana. I can't remember what year it was, but it was so strong that wintertime. It was definitely wintertime. I definitely remember that. But it was so strong 1 week or something like that, or maybe a few days. I can't remember. But you could actually see the color in the sky from from the Aurora Borealis as far south as central Indiana, because I thought that was really cool. You could actually see the collars moving a little bit. Not you had to stand there for wait for a little while, but you could actually see the light waves moving in the sky.
The
So
crickets,
I mean, that was something different. I hear crickets.
the crickets are back. You must have good
Yeah.
weather. You got good weather tonight.
Yeah, it's a decent night. Windows open. It's not raining. It's not bad. I hear them out there. Yeah, I remember that, Hoosier. That was some time ago. I never did get to see them myself, but I remember them talking about that and seeing them from the state, but I didn't get to see them myself.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it wasn't anything faint. I mean, you could definitely distinguish a caller in the black sky that night, or however maybe like 2 or 3 nights, but yeah, you could definitely tell because again where I used to live at, pitch black. So something like that definitely gets your attention.
Yeah. Well,
Now, someone that lived in the city probably wouldn't have noticed it. Someone living in the city may not have noticed it, but out in the middle of nowhere where it's pitch black, oh yeah, it was very prominent. I was like, wow. And that, like I said, that was way down in south. I can only imagine how bright it is up in Canada, or points north for that matter. So,
Yeah, I think at the time I was still in the city, so that's probably why. Way too
so
much light
I bet
there.
Mateo sees them. I bet Mateo sees them quite regularly there. Well, no, if he lives in Toronto, Mateo, are you able to see the Northern Lights from Toronto, or is it too bright for you?
This is why you've seen the
Just curious there. I know you.
So you've seen them once over 50 years on the Bruce Peninsula.
Yeah, Heather, I had to go get my ice cream. I like my ice cream before bedtime.
Never. All right, Mateo. I thought maybe you could see them even in the city because of the fact you're much further north, right? But I guess not. But yeah, that'd be cool to see the lights again, but further north. So have to make a trip to Canada one of these days.
Yeah. I wonder if they could see him any of the northern states up there anywhere.
Well, how far down do the Northern Lights go?
Google it.
I think,
Yeah,
Hey
I
Google.
think you can see him pretty good up there in Alaska, can't you?
yeah, that's
Seen that.
where everybody kind of goes.
I mean, that is on one of our bucket list items is to go on an Alaskan cruise. I gotta get up there eventually, to get a hoodie anyway. So go on a cruise, grab a hoodie, and watch the Northern Lights. I could do that.
Yeah, that'd
Just
be
do it in the
awesome.
summertime. Do it in the summertime when it's not so cold. No, what's funny about that is Fairbanks can actually be warmer, or not Fairbanks. Juneau, Anchorage sometimes can actually be warmer than down here.
Yeah. A lot of weird stuff going up there. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't know about Fairbanks. I think Fairbanks is just outright cold. But I know I remember watching Weather Channel before and seeing Anchorage being like in the say they were in the 30s or whatever, and Central Indiana was in the teens. It's like, how's that possible? Well, it's because they're off the ocean. It's why, but still,
Right. Yeah, it's supposed to be nice and beautiful up there, though. So it's definitely something I want to do. Take a. I don't like cruises that much, but I think that would be one I wouldn't mind doing.
Yeah, I would do if I do any cruise, it would be something like Alaska. I would, we would set sail from Seattle and just basically hug the coast all the way up into what was that, Cook Inlet? Yeah, Cook Inlet there outside of Anchorage, and Cook Inlet goes on for hundreds of miles. I'm pretty sure. You can go deep into Alaska and stay on this Cook Inlet. If you ever take a silhouette or an outline of the state of Alaska and lay it over the U.S., I mean,
it pretty much covers the country. So I can only imagine that Cook Inlet from Alaska inward probably goes for several hundred miles easily.
Well, they're saying here to go to Denali National Park in Alaska. It's, from you Canadians can help us out, 383 kilometers north of Anchorage. So, however, 383 kilometers is.
What was it called again?
Denali National Park.
Oh, Denali State Park. Yeah.
Yeah. Denali National Park and Preserve in Alaska is located 383 kilometers north of Anchorage. Favorite destination for campers and hikers. And the park is also known for one of the best places in the U.S. to see the northern lights.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks to the lack of light pollution.
I mean, if you think about it, the only light source anywhere near Denali is Fairbanks, and that's not a very big town at all. Very small, very small. So yeah, and there's not a whole lot going on at Fairbanks.
Yeah, it looks like at Denali State Park, or excuse me, the national park is looks like it's on a mountain range too, or something. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the mountain up there? Is it McKinley? Is that correct?
Mount McKinley.
The McKinley Mountain.
It's in Alaska somewhere.
Yeah. I think whatever mountain is on it. I want to say that the largest mountain in Alaska is incorporated inside the Denali National Park. I want to say Mount McKinley, but I'm not positive on that.
Here it is. Of course, Alaska, Idaho, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Montana, New Hampshire, New York, North Dakota, Washington, Wisconsin, and Vermont. Can see the lights every once in a while.
I'm seeing Denali. The Denali Mountain Peak is one I'm seeing, but there's several around there listed as well.
Okay, so I don't know if I would want to go that far north because, again, it's cold up there. It would definitely be a summer trip, even though the summers up there are only maybe a few weeks long, right? So definitely be a summer trip. Of course, with it being summertime, you're not going to have very much darkness up there because summertime it's very light for a very long time up there. So you're probably looking at easily 20 hours of daylight in Alaska during the summertime, if not more.
Yeah, I went to.
I know Burroughs, Alaska. A friend of mine was stationed there at the radar station there in Barrows, Alaska.
Barrows.
And he encountered that 24 hours of daylight thing for several years. They're stationed there, so. I don't know which is worse, 24 hours of daylight for several days, if not several weeks at a time, or the same amount of time for darkness, 24 hours of darkness for the same amount of time. I don't know which is worse.
Yeah, I went to Kodiak Island years back, and we went just as springtime was starting, so we missed all the mosquitoes and everything, but it was daylight from... Well, let me say, it got dark for about 2.5 hours. From maybe 1:30 in the morning till about 3:30, and then dawn started coming around.
I bet it didn't even get dark either. I bet there was still a light hue in the light on the horizon.
There was. It
even
was
then,
a little bit. Yep, it was amazing. And they had the thickest curtains I've ever seen in the hotel we stayed in.
Oh yeah, I bet. Mateo Man says it's the darkest worst. You can always close your eyes in the summertime.
Or you can watch our live stream.
Yeah.
There you go. It's just as bright as the Northern Lights. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I can handle that much darkness at any long length of time like that. But
And
I'm a
the
night
only
shifter
time,
anyway, so I probably wouldn't notice.
I'll tell you something that was really cool on Kodiak Island is every morning it was 36 degrees. We were there for about a week and a half. And it's 36 degrees because that was the temperature of the water. Such a small island, and the breeze that's always blowing just chilled the air off. So it was always the same temperature every single morning. I thought it was pretty cool.
I wonder
Or pretty cold, I should
what time of
say.
year was. I was going to say, what time of year was
Just before
it?
springtime, just before the mosquitoes jumped out, and we missed the run of the salmon by about a week. We had to go out in the ocean and catch them. There was one river that had some salmon. I forget what month it was.
Hey, Rocky. So we got two Rocky Mountains here. We got Rocky Mountain Bear. Good to see my friend. Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting are both on here tonight. Why the guys came by? We're just and then I just saw Gold Maple. Hey, Gold Maple, you Canadian, you buddy. we were just talking about Northern Lights and Kodiak Island and 24 hours of darkness for, I don't know, forever seems like.
So we got a Hoosier and a Hoser.
A Hoosier and a Hoser. And Heather, well watching in the summertime, I could do that. Yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list to do an Alaskan cruise from Seattle up into Cook Inlet. I bet that's easily a 2-week trip, easily, and then fly back from Anchorage. Fly up to Seattle and then fly home from Anchorage. I could do that. So Gold Maple, we were asking, we were just asking Mateo, man. He cannot see the lights, the Northern Lights in Toronto. Are you able to see the lights from your location? The reason why I brought up the conversation is many years ago, I actually saw the actual Northern Lights in central Indiana many years ago. It was quite an electrical experience, seriously, literally, because it was for easily for 2 or 3 days. You could actually, where I used to live at was always very pitch dark, and so seeing something like a light hue in the sky definitely stood out. And if you stood and watched long enough, you could actually see the movement of the light waves. So that's pretty cool. My phone is getting hot. You should visit the Yukon. See, now Gold Maple, I think that seems a little cold.
Isn't that where they get all the gold at, though?
This is true. I guess summertime would be all right, but yeah, I guess you could go up there and find it. That would require me to invest in some equipment and yeah, that's what we were thinking there, Gold Maple. Too much light pollution from the city there, so. Yeah, that's true, Mateo, man. Yeah, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine. Yeah, if you draw a line, a latitude line. Yeah, you're correct. So Yukon's beautiful any time of year.
I'm just looking on the map
course, if
right now at some of the Alaska stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the only thing. I'm not a big outdoorsy person anyway. I could do it, but I don't. But I'd be good with getting on a boat and cruising up into the Cook Inlet, spend a few days landside for a while, and then cruising back to Anchorage and then flying home. I could do that. That'd probably be about the extent I would do for Alaska because, I'm just not much of an outdoorsy person anymore like I used to be. Could I do it? Yeah. Do I want to? Nah, not really.
It's good for a short amount of time.
Sort of like Hawaii. I love visiting Hawaii, but the cost of living there, I don't well, I know how they can afford it. I know people that have 2 or 3 jobs. That's how they afford it. Well, how do you get a chance to actually enjoy living in Hawaii?
Are you walking around?
Plenty of people. Yeah. I know plenty of people that say that live in Hawaii that wish they didn't live in Hawaii. I know that. And unless you're really into a niche in Hawaii, making lots of money in a niche industry or in a niche something, most people there usually have to work 2, if not 3 jobs to afford to live there. So
Let's go to Heather's
that
house.
doesn't sound like any fun.
Let's go to Heather's house. She smoked some chicken today. She's got to go eat her smoked chicken that she did today.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Let's all go to Heather's. Y'all try the smoked chicken in your travels there? Or are you just hanging with the beef and your barbecue?
No, we did pork, but that was up in Nashville. It wasn't that impressive. We're waiting for Kansas City barbecue. We will be hanging out there at Kansas City for a couple of days. So Steve Woods was saying that yesterday that there's a really nice barbecue joint there near Kansas City called what do you call that yesterday?
Is that the one there talking about Gates, or was that somewhere else?
Gates. Yeah, Gates. That's it. That's what it called. It was Gates. So, someplace, I guess they have, from my understanding, going in and out of the internet yesterday, there's several Gates joints in the area, but there's some you don't want to go to because of the side of town they're on.
Oh, sure.
Those places probably have the best barbecue too, because they're probably mom and pop shops, driven establishments.
A lot of times they are.
Hole in the wall restaurants are typically the best restaurants to go to. You just gotta find them.
Yep, I found one the other day. I was heading to a job and hadn't had lunch. It's like restaurants near me. Pulled that up in Waze and it was like barbecue over here, and walked in there, and all he had was ribs and no pulled pork, no pork, just beef ribs and some other beef tips, and he had some kind of a smoked sausage there that I got. That was awesome. I don't know how long it'd been on that smoker, but it was fantastic. And he'd been there a long time. I mean, people just coming in and out of that place, getting it to go. Had like 2 or 3 chairs in there to sit down. Definitely a to-go place, but he was awesome. I like my barbecue.
Yeah. I think we're having network connection issues again.
Uh-oh.
Are we dark again out there in YouTube land?
We've been dark the whole time.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're a black screen. There's nothing. I said this is a podcast tonight.
Jeez. Oh, the darkest chat ever. I see the chat, so we can chat, but we ain't talking. Apparently, we ain't getting out.
Nope.
That's just. Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, so
1080p
I guess I should have never. I guess I should have never went live tonight after all.
Well, we
Oh,
got
well.
up to 18, 19, 20 people, I think, for a while.
Yeah, that's funny. So we're having a good old chat here in Mellon just fine. But for some reason, it's not making it over into YouTube. So who knows why at this point? Maybe YouTube shut down like Facebook earlier this week.
YouTube's running. I mean, the chat's there. It's just, I'm not even seeing you on Melon.
No, Melon's black too. Everything's
Huh.
black.
It's going dark. Dark October.
Donald said you never look better.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it may not be enough to stream the video. You know?
We can't show any shinies. We can listen to some.
Who knows?
We can listen to shinies if we can't show any.
Well, I don't know. I don't even know if the audio's getting out at this point.
Yeah. Well, they're hearing us. They're responding.
Maybe your skirt is draped over your screen.
The
Maybe your
chat's
skirt is draped over your screen.
No, it's getting out.
Huh.
It's
All right.
out. Everybody's
just-
responding to what we're saying.
So, yeah, you're right. We're having a podcast tonight, apparently.
Yeah.
Best stream ever. Okay, Gold Maple heard you jingling HVAC.
Yeah. So we're getting out.
Oh,
If
man.
y'all can name what that was,
Name that jingle.
name that jingle. Yeah. Yep. I haven't attacked this bag yet. Not much in there I want to attack.
Oh, man.
Still dirty then, huh?
Well,
Yeah.
hang on a second. Hang on a second, guys. Let me see if this helps.
There's
Give
some
me a second here.
that will.
Let's see if that helps any.
Didn't
All
help
right.
on
Well,
Melon.
So it's a podcast tonight. That's all right.
Gold Maple, you're wrecked. Yep. It is constitutional. Can you a little more specific?
Well, the key question is: are they clean or are they shiny? Because that's going to make a difference in how they sound.
They're
Right.
they're store bought at this point.
It sounded like halves to me. It sounded like larger coins.
Well, there's Morgan's, there's Peace, there's Benji's, there's Kennedy's, there's some dimes, some Rosus. There's a Mercury in there.
Oh,
Even, it's all there. It's just a bag of everything. They even got a peace dollar with a hole in it.
oh.
He said, "You don't want that. It's like you're selling it at spot. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'm stacking the weight, buddy. I'm stacking the weight."
Wow. Be nice to get some deals like that. Gee
Well,
whiz.
Well, come on down. Come on down.
Yeah, if I ever get
Yeah,
a
I just go to my
job,
pawn
I'll-
shop. He sells it at spot. He uses coin app to figure it up. It's like, okay, here's how many ever dimes and quarters and halves and dollars, and types in, and there's the price. There's spot price, and that's what he sells it for.
Wow.
Any standing Liberty coins? I don't know. That's a good question. We can look. We can look.
That's definitely one of my
It
favorite
doesn't have to
penny
be.
liberties.
It doesn't have to be staying liberties. They're all shinies. Come on.
Well, those are kind of nice, especially if they're not. Oh, got a
You
barber.
know, I'm a stacker. I'm a stacker. Damn it.
Got a barber in here. 1908.
Barbers are nice.
Is that close enough to a Liberty standing? my fingers are going to be black when I'm done. See, Kennedy's starting to turn green. Morgan piece, Morgan, Benji.
I still need to find me I can't remember if it's, I think it's a 1934 Standing Liberty quarter. I think that's what I'm needing. Because what I do is on some of these ones that I like that, I have one that's in near perfect condition. I think the one I have is a 1934, if I remember correctly. And it's like AU, BU almost, right?
Wow.
And then so what I'll do is then I'm trying to match it up with one that's in normal war condition, right? So, you can barely see the date or whatever. That way I have an example of one that's the normal that you see most of the time, but then I have a almost as perfect as I can get example, or at least I can afford, I'm doing that with a lot of stuff, like my 1911 barbers and stuff like that. I've got one of each, the half, the quarter, and the dime. So I'm trying to do that same thing. An old, some of the other older coins like that. That's what I'm trying to do. I just kind of think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, my dad went and bought 10 bags of $100 face value quarters. And it's amazing to see what I find in there. I found some that felt light. I put them on my scale and they were like stupid light. Just worn down.
Okay.
I mean, they were like...
That's right. Oh. That's right, Rocky Mountain Bear. Make that a quote for this day. I'm a stacker, damn it. Always.
Hey, Amanda B. Good to see you.
Hi, Amanda.
I got a Walking Liberty half in the bag. I just found. There's a Barber half. There's some cool stuff in here. I hadn't even gone through this bag. Don't know.
Yeah, the Walking Liberty is the one I just got recently completed my set because I've got one that's almost in perfect condition.
Wow.
And I finally just got one that's nice, well worn, but toned, so it looks really good to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just made that set up, so that was the one I just did recently.
Yeah, this one's not bad. It's 1943.
Yeah, I think that's what mine is too.
Let's see what else I got in here.
I can tell it's like you're saying, that worn quarter. So many of my barbers, they're like almost half the width of some of the other standard.
Oh yeah.
Bags, it's like wow. Can't believe how much is worn off of them.
Well, that bag I'm going through for my dad. I usually get some Liberties or something in there. I didn't get any this time out of that whole bag. There wasn't any. They were all Washingtons. Some more Mercuries. A bunch of Mercuries in there. Do that. No, that's it. Barber and a Walker.
Yeah.
Some Mercs. There's a good looking Merc. Wish y'all could see them. We'll save them for another day. Before or after I clean them? You want me to save them as they are, or you want me to put my magic on them? I like to soak them in a big tub with a couple of drops of Dawn. And then I rinse them. We got a really good water filtration system here, so all the chemicals are gone, and I rinse it like crazy with that, with hot water. And then I let them soak for about 2 days in some not denatured water. What do you call it? Not dehydrated
deionized?
water. No. Distilled water.
Oh, distilled water. Okay.
And I'll let it soak in there for about 3 days, and then I'll pour that out and do it again for about 3 days, and
Really?
just let them soak, and all the oil just pops off of them,
Really?
and all the deep dirt stays in all the crevices and everything. So and probably 95% of the stickiness comes off of them.
Yeah.
So you might as well just go get yourself one of those vibrating jewelry clinging thingies and just stick them in there.
I've got one, and
Stick some.
Yeah, I've got one, and I did that one time, and I don't like it. They came out crazy shiny. I just use distilled water and about a teaspoon of Dawn soap and just let it do. But the coins vibrate against each other so much that it really messes them up. I mean, it really makes them look like they've been, was it etched? Is that the right word? They're just not, I didn't like that. They came out shiny though. My Lord, that was amazing, but really messed up the backdrop on them. But they're all constitutional. There wasn't nothing in there worth
Nothing
saying.
of anything key dates
No.
or anything of
No,
beyond
No,
intrinsic value.
no, I go through all that before I get involved in that.
Yeah,
I got
sounds like
special-
way too much time.
I spend a lot of time
Way too
doing
much
that.
time. Way too much free time. I'm kidding.
Oh, well, yeah, I start about 9 o'clock at night when all the live streams start, and that's what I do.
Of course, this comes from someone who spends anywhere from 16 to 18 hours on a weekend, every weekend day, doing something involving the channel. So I don't have any. I obviously don't have a life either. So.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're just
Well,
letting them soak. That's not bad.
As like I tell you, it keeps me out of the bars, keeps me out of the liquor stores.
I mean, that's one way to look at it. Keeps me out of the strip clubs. Been there, done that. Only thing that you leave there from a strip club is a lighter wallet.
Yeah, I
That's
never
about
did a
it.
strip club much. I think I did probably 2 or 3. And it's like, just
Many years ago, I decided when I was living around the Indianapolis area, I decided to hit all the strip clubs one time just to check them out. And
yeah, it's expensive.
let me just say that there are some participants at those particular establishments that you do not want to see strip. Just
Yeah.
Oh, we got one here in Atlanta. It's called the Claremont Lounge, and it is a hotel that was very popular back in the 30s and 40s. And there's some women in there, I've been told, that there are some strippers in there that were born in the 30s and the 40s, still doing their thing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a hole in the wall. But it's,
no.
I know.
Erase. I don't want that visual.
I couldn't ever convince myself to go down there. Actually, it got really rough. They said, I mean, it was like big time drugs and all kind of. All right, Rocky. That chat went away. What'd you say? Citric acid, a mild acid, but works wonders when it comes to cleaning. So I'm afraid to put acid and stuff on them. I think a chemical reaction is going to happen, and I don't know if you consider a little bit of Dawn soap a chemical reaction or not, but I've heard it is the mildest of the mild, and they clean ducks with it, so the oil off the ducks. So it's fairly. Did y'all see the oil spill in California? They got a big one going on. I think they got one in the Gulf of Mexico going on too.
Yeah, did he hear the reason for one in California? I guess the pipeline shifted like 2 feet or something like that, and basically ripped it open.
Oh, wow.
Something like that.
Oh, really?
Didn't hear the reason.
That from like an earthquake?
Yeah,
or
I
something?
saw something on the news earlier. I don't know if it was an earthquake or what, but they said that the pipeline got out of alignment and it either completely ripped open and sheared itself 2 feet away from the original location, or it twisted and basically slid open when it twisted, something like that.
Was that the one that was attached to a bridge?
That I don't know.
I saw another recent one. I think it was on a bridge hanging below, and there'd been a bunch of earthquakes or sea quakes, whatever you want to call them, in the last couple of months, but nothing crazy as far as the magnitude, but I guess it was enough to jar it loose. So we got 2 or 3 oil spills going on right now.
Really?
See, I didn't realize there was oil rig platforms out in the Pacific. I thought they were all either in the Atlantic or the Gulf. I didn't realize they were any on the West Coast. Well, and then up around Alaska.
Well, you got the Alaska pipeline, but I don't know. Don't know about the Pacific. I
don't know what's out there either.
It's 4,000 miles away from me.
Well, you know, the conspiracy is there's a man-made island in the Pacific off of the coast far enough away where it cannot be seen, but it is exclusively for the very wealthy and very established people in the country. Yeah, I'm going to throw that one out there.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, Rocky Mountain Bear's friend was hanging out on the beach and came back with a bunch of tar caked on the bottom of his feet, but couldn't see the oil.
That's weird.
That'd be nasty. I know what happens in Florida. I mean, you get these tar balls that just come rolling up. I don't know if that's from the rigs or whatever, but definitely get these tar balls that come rolling up with the tide. They're pretty nasty. You step on those. Probably gather them up, probably burn pretty good. Put some nasty soot out, though.
It would be nice while you're out there trying to walk on the sand on the beach, huh? That'd be.
Oh, yeah. It's between your toes. It's nasty.
So romantic. So romantic. Yeah, barefoot, and you step on one of those and everything looses between your toes.
Yeah. Well, better that than a jellyfish.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Or a decayed fish. Yeah. Not good.
I'm just watching the chat here.
So we haven't called.
My phone's about ready to die, so this pain and suffering out here won't be much longer because my phone's about ready to die, everybody.
Well, all right. Well, we can tell everybody bye and thanks for hanging out, all 8 of us.
Yeah.
It was exciting. It was different.
It was.
It worked. It worked.
Sure it did. If you like
the
podcast.
weather, we talked about the weather, some conspiracy theories, and a little bit of metal tonight. And a bag of shinies, and Barbara got this nickel, so I got this to send out when I get back home there, Barbara. This nickel. And I would show you guys one more to give away, but I have no video, so. Heather, I thought you was going to eat some chicken. You're back. Are you in the chat while you're eating your chicken?
Eat the chicken.
Nobody can see her. It's dark, so.
We're here. Okay. We're just talking.
What flavor chips did you use to smoke your chicken? Or charcoal?
Hey, Millstacks. Good to see you, Millstacks.
Hey, Millstacks.
Can we lose it?
No, still here.
Hello, Mill. All right. You know what? Let me plug my phone in. We can keep going. That's fine. I don't have to go to work early. I don't have to go to work tonight. So We can make the people suffer.
Oh, it's just 7:40,
I love it.
and it is like
Yeah,
dark
I-
outside at 7:30. It's amazing.
Not used to. I had to start the show at 5 because I forgot I was on Central Time. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta get back to the hotel
Hey, Richard,
because we're out running around.
we're doing a dark October stream tonight.
There we go. We're in the season of black.
Yeah. Well, tell us about bingo. What's going on with the bingo? How many people we got, or do you not have all that stuff available? We're about full up, aren't
I
we?
got the bingo box. I mean, I got the box here with me.
How about the spreadsheet? How many we got?
I don't have the spreadsheet with me. I mean, I can bring it up. I mean, it's online, but I don't have it. I'm not going to bring it up tonight. But I did bring the bingo box with me. Of course, no one can see this video that I'm showing of all the shinies in the bingo. I'm watching the YouTube right now, and yeah, it's right. It's all black.
Yeah.
Maybe YouTube is shutting down like Facebook did. Maybe that's what's going on.
I had a hard time logging
But,
into YouTube today during the day. I'd hit it, and it would just be blank, and it just would not load. That was, 1 or 2 o'clock?
Donald says, we're playing blackout bingo tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah, see, there's the YouTube. It definitely is. We're definitely on the podcast mode tonight. Let's see if I refresh. Let's see if I refresh if it makes a difference here.
I don't know
No.
if there's been
Melon.
internet problems everywhere, but mine.
Why not?
Melon's even black.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I can't see either. of
Well,
them.
Yeah, I don't know if we can refresh Melon either.
Melon's
you
and
can.
everything.
Just someone has to stay on so it doesn't end the stream. I'll stay on because I've refreshed once already. Didn't make a difference.
Oh.
See what it does then.
Oop, he come. That's funny. He'll come back. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can you see any video right now, HVAC?
No, still black.
Yeah, it's. I'm
got
sure
Melon.
I'm sure it's my end. So.
Yeah, I've got Melon up, and I got YouTube on my phone, and everything's been painted black. Oh yes, there was picture during the intro though.
Even though it was buffering, it
Yeah.
was there. At least it looked
Big
like it was
Apple.
buffering to me.
Welcome, Big
Hello,
Apple.
Big Apple Stacker. Welcome to the Hoosier Stackers, a Stackers Gathering podcast. Because we obviously don't know what video it is tonight. Black screen on YouTube, black screen, no video going out into Melon. I'm at a hotel. I'm at a hotel with a really sucky internet connection. That's probably the culprit. And even using my cell phone's my cellular connection still sucks. So we are in a sucky area when it comes to internet service tonight. Oh man, too funny.
Well,
But I do appreciate you guys coming by and hanging out, even though it's a sucky show tonight.
well, for all of y'all that don't want to show your face or anything on YouTube, this is the perfect chance to hit the link and come up.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to worry
Of
about.
course, I don't know if I have any more. If I have any more guests on, it may go worse. I don't know.
Maybe. Who knows?
Yeah, ignore that link to come up. I mean, if you guys want to, it's fine. But I don't know how successful that will be if we have any more guests up at this point. Did still come back? Let me check real quick here.
Don't know.
He's back.
Hey there. I was talking. I could hear me, I guess.
No.
Say, because I can see now. I was
So
looking at the,
did it help it? Did it help any?
yeah, I can see. I seen the Arturo Fuente cigar box with some shinies in it.
Yeah, that's the bingo box. You know, I forgot I had these boxes, HVAC. You know, we were talking about me going to Hobby Lobby picking up a treasure box, a treasure chest or whatever.
Yeah.
I forgot I had these cigar boxes. I had a couple more extra cigar boxes, so I picked up. So I used one of these cigar boxes for the bingo box.
There you go. So yeah, I'm excited about this cigar box. We've got.
Yeah, if you refresh HVAC, you might be able to see it.
I don't know how to do that.
Just have to top
Just
the
hit.
tab.
Just well, remember he's got a Mac.
I'm a Mac.
Oh.
What do I do?
Oh,
Oh.
buy a PC.
Well, I can pop out and go into.
Buy a PC. Don't let Plummer hear you say that.
I have no idea on the Mac screen what you do. There's got to be a refresh somewhere.
I don't know how
on
you
that thing.
do it. I mean, if it's on the browser, you should have a refresh option somewhere.
Yeah, let's see. Edit.
Any other Mac people out there knows how to refresh
I'm wondering why we can
a
get
browser?
why we can get it through Melon, but not you can't get it out on YouTube. That's kind of weird because it was on YouTube when you first started.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Maybe YouTube has got me banned or something. I don't know. Maybe they didn't like me showing video or something. Who knows? I mean, if you're able to see the video now still,
Yeah.
I mean, you would think it's making it out to YouTube.
Yeah, I tried refreshing YouTube, but it still didn't work for me on that. It's still black on YouTube for some reason.
Yeah, Mateo, man, he just refreshed too. It's still black, so
Yeah.
maybe I'm being banned. Maybe I'm banned tonight.
For you Mac
Who knows?
users, it is under View and reload this page. See what happens.
And click. He's gone. Bye, HVAC. I'll keep an eye out for you.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know because when
But yeah, I mean, I don't understand why the video's not getting out to YouTube when you can clearly see it on inside Melon app.
yeah, when you first started, I mean, I was watching the stream on YouTube on that intro video. I was watching on there just fine.
Huh. I don't know. I'm gonna blame the hotel's Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So I did that with the last notebook. Is he back in the basement?
Yeah. Yeah, John Rux
It's
had
still-
a good idea.
Still black.
If everybody comes up, then they could all see too.
There you go. The first of 3 people that dial in can see the show. Everyone else will just have to listen. All right. How
There
about
I
now,
am.
HVAC?
There you are.
There you are. See, black screen. There's my cigar box. Of course,
Let's
you guys can see it, but no one else out there can. I don't know what's going on there.
Let's see if I can do this
Not a
again.
clue.
View, reload this page.
Dono blames Stream Elements.
Oh,
I got that turned off a little bit. I got the link on the Stream Elements if anyone wants to come up. Of course, we may not see it, but that may not be a bad thing if you don't want your face revealed.
yeah, this is
Come on, Barbara.
This is a podcast.
come on, Barbara, Heather.
No Terry tonight, huh? Wow.
If you come up, you'll be able to show we'll be able to show the shinies that we're showing to each other right now. That you guys can't see.
It's a preview, private preview.
A private showing.
I see a Kennedy.
That guy right there.
There he is.
1968 S.
Roofy.
Yep, that's a nice one.
Man, There's
Barbara,
this,
you can
there's
still
that
hang
state
out in the
corridor.
chat. You can do both. I got 2 tabs open. And,
Barbara's
and
she's
my
more
phone.
needed in the chat.
I
Yeah,
know.
she needs. Barbara needs to.
She has been
She
invited
needs to
more
control the
times.
crowd.
The controller.
Barbara's crowd control. Barbara's crowd control with a whip and keeps everyone in line, especially Donald.
Yeah, she likes to spank people.
If Barbara wasn't around, if Barbara wasn't around, Donald would get out of control, and then so she keeps him in line.
Yeah, y'all come in. You can see steel ringers. What do you got there? Some Morgans and what's that? A Libertad.
Oh yeah, yeah. Morgan Peace, Libertad, got some Mercs, some Buffaloes, and some Un Pesos.
I like your silver shot back there. I want to get me some of that stuff. I think it would be fun just to have around.
Yeah, I want to get me a bigger glass bottle and start filling it up. You know,
Get a goldfish bucket. Goldfish.
yeah. I was actually thinking one of these little small, like half-pint mason jars, but that'd take a while to even fill that one up.
Well, depends on how much money you got. You can go trade. You can trade that painted thing up. You can go trade that painted thing in.
Yeah, that's some change in scenery though. It's nice to have a little change.
Yeah, I got a couple.
You know
of those.
what? You know what? You know what? We're going to do something. Why not? I'm on vacation. I don't care.
Okay, go.
Ooh. And as a suggestion of Mateo, man, I'm going to go ahead and drop this stream, and I want to restart the show here at 7:55. Yeah, 7:55.
Yeah.
We're going to restart the show. Let's do a take 2 and see how it goes.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe it'll restart the video feed.
Yeah.
It might.
So I'm going to go ahead and if anyone wants to come back and see us go through our experiment again, you're more than welcome to.
I'm
Why
going to
not?
make a cup of coffee
I don't have
while you
anywhere to
reboot.
go tonight. I'm on vacation this week. I'm on vacation next week, so why not? What the hell? Let's do it. All right, I'm dropping this stream, and then I'll bring another one up here in just a couple of minutes, everyone. We'll do a take 2 of the Hoosiers of a Stackers gathering.
Sounds good.
I have no life.
Why not?
All right. We'll see you here in just a few minutes, everyone. Hope you come back. We'll see you.
See y'all.
Bye.